No, I can't hear you. What did you do?
My headphones apparently died somewhere between the end of that music, the bar music, and when you played the intro music.
Very weird.
So yeah. Hi, we're back.
We have no technical difficulties on this show. Ever.
Zero.
Never.
None.
Never happened.
Oh, that's wild. Also somehow in between the OBS crashing, it put the filter back on Emily Grace's camera.
Oh, am I black and white again?
Yeah, and it went back to wild. I guess it just
That's because I killed Diana.
yeah. It was actually very wild. We had like an entire text-based RPG combat battle in our Facebook Messenger thread.
We just went nuts in there.
Yeah, I've never seen such vile commentary from Jack in my life. We're gonna get rid of that filter. Edit filters, color correction, move.
Can I get a mini for Sterling?
Sure.
I did send you the art.
I know you did.
Okay.
But that's gonna take extra time. So.
Oh, so am I gonna get a different menu for him right now?
We're gonna use a different thing.
It's gonna be a Wally.
It's gonna be
cool.
The beast or whatever it was called.
The stabbing beast.
We got the herald.
Do you have a character sheet in Roll20 Sterling?
No, I don't.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Non-generic token for Emily Grace. Save. Should be able to move that. All right. We're back. You all have freshly awoken, those of you that were asleep. At hour 64, you may do your daily preparazione. With only 8 hours remaining in your trial. What do you all do?
As part of my daily preparations, Will, I'd like to spend 10 of those minutes casting Lucky Number.
What's your lucky number today?
I want this spell to be good. I'm going to roll a d20 and find out. So I want this roll to be small. God damn it. Well, I did this on my last daily preparations. I rolled a natural 17. Just roll a natural 19.
Any natural 19, you can choose to re-roll the first one.
Great. Noted.
You never know. There might be a niche case.
I need to crit fish, you know, if I just really need to crit fish or for some reason.
Yeah, so it's going to take an hour for your daily preparations. Bump y'all to hour 65. No updates. What would you all like to do?
Talk. We go find the spider, right?
Talk.
Fearon, do you have the right spell prepared?
What spell? Oh, what were we doing? Were we doing anything important today?
You know what? I completely forgot. Let's just walk around for 2 hours.
More than welcome to. You can do whatever you want.
I've got it prepared. I do think by the math we probably missed the 24-hour deadline now after looking at my notes, but
maybe he forgot to.
I think Will said that we can just do it when you guys wake up.
Yeah. I've got banishment prepared.
Let's
We're sending that kid home.
Reconvene with the
Get him out of here.
So, you return to the basement. Head down the stairs past the warding traps past the stone spike trap, opening the door to the vault. Nope, not called the vault. Where is it? Here it is. The prison. A large alcove again at the western end of this room, blocked by floor-to-ceiling bars of thick iron. A wide door stands among the bars, open. The cell contains a circle of mystic runes on the floor. Spider webs in an eerie scarlet color cover all of the bars. 3 humanoid figures, each wholly shrouded in red webbing, stuck against the bars. And as you open the door, you see a now familiar sight of the front half of a massive spider with 9 eyes and 11 legs peering. I see you have returned. Come
My goodness.
to demonstrate your abilities, then.
Yes, as requested, and after no delay whatsoever, we have returned.
It has been 23 hours, 17 minutes, and 42 seconds. Well within the allotted time. Come. If you manage to send me back, search these denizens for your rewards. But if you fail, then you will be my next experiment.
God, I don't like that.
Yeah, pretty much
oh,
everything
yes.
about this spider sucks.
Yeah, Chitterbrews, meet our new friend. This is Diana Chitterbrews.
Inconsequential druid.
Chitterbrews, once I cast this spell, you promised that we would get 2 questions answered and a magical potency item.
I believe I said item of great potency. Not to be confused with the rune.
Yes, you, of course, Chitterbrews. Thank you. What will you do when you go back?
Wait, is that one of the questions? Wait, did we? Oh,
No.
sorry.
I'm making small talk before I cast the spell.
Is that one of your questions?
Oh, fine. Be officious. No, I cast banishment.
Okay. So how we're going to do this is kind of outside of the realm of the actual spell.
Okay.
Just because, you know, this would be an instantaneous 2-action spell. The thing happens, right?
Right.
But like you begin casting the spell, you spend the 2 actions for the verbal and somatic components, but you like wait on the last sentence and the last gesture, and as the magic begins to well up around you and through you, it, you know, is obvious that you are casting the spell to anybody who, is familiar with the spell, and so you have this pause, and he's Chitterbrews again, all 9 eyes turning to you. Ask your questions.
Is this thing speaking common? Remind me, Will, how it's communicating with us, or is it telepathic?
It is, what you physically hear is just a variety of clicking and hissing, but at that same time, you understand the meaning of the words and the sentences. It is under the effects of a spell that magically translates its meaning and intention to you.
Okay, so everyone can understand everything. So Fearon will turn to the crew. Chitterbrews
Keep in mind,
is
this thing has been trapped here for a while, so
right.
just to
Um,
temper your
bound by
questions.
the master of the house, so I think that means Brigtier. So we've got 2 questions.
What could we like? What do we need to know?
Now that
That wasn't
We're
one of the
sort of-
questions. Just so you know.
Yeah,
There is
this is
much
obviously
that you need to know.
this is
Second
Badger talking.
question.
this is an aside. Don't mind us. This is an aside.
I have no idea what you all are trying to accomplish outside of this creepy ass house. So
Do we want to ask if there's any connection about Norgorber with Brigtier? I mean, I don't think so, but do we want to ask?
Perhaps this planar convergence event that went on. Something about that.
Yeah, how would we ask that? Chitterbrews, what we experienced a planar convergence event in the attic of this house. There were telescopes that exploded, and we saw constellations of impossible lands. What did we see?
What did you see? A window into a separate plane. One that you may be able to access again with the proper magics. It was the conflux of divination and conjuration magics used to view another plane from this one, gone awry when Brigtier awakened. What is your favorite color?
silver.
Fitting.
What you got? Anybody? Any question? Ask just any question. Come on. Not a single question in those heads of yours?
I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
What are you trying to ask?
So I want to ask something about Norgorber. I truthfully, I don't really care about Brigtier anymore, right? We already got rid of the Lich, right? As far as we know, at least. Maybe we could ask about that, I guess. But
That actually the did we recall knowledge on the Demi-Lich and how to fully kill it, or do we just assume that we killed it?
None of you recalled knowledge on the Demi-Lich.
we only recalled knowledge, I think, on the skull
On
that
the
we got.
items afterwards.
Yeah.
Uh,
Should we just ask if Brigtier's gone?
Sure.
yeah, why not?
Chitterbrews, we believe we vanquished the Demi-Lich that remained of Brigtier. Is Brigtier gone and vanquished for good? Brigtier was once your master. Can you sense Brigtier still?
If the skull is no longer animated, she is gone. Demi-Lich lacks is a phylactery through which to resurrect. If you have dispersed the soul, it will not return.
Cool.
Cool.
Finish your casting, druid.
And Fearin finishes the final spell and banishes Chitterbrews.
And you watch as there's just this kind of like slurp sound as the space that this massive spider occupied suddenly is evacuated in an instant as the air rushes in. And the room is left empty, save for the variety of scarlet spider webs and 3
Scarlet.
desiccated corpses
I
bound
missed
within.
that they were
Detect
red
magic.
webs.
Detect magic, you say? There is,
Yes.
in fact, magic.
Where?
On one of the corpses.
Bastro searches the corpse
Sure.
and identifies whatever he finds.
The first thing you find is a rather large diamond.
Hell yeah. I'm assuming it's Arcana.
It would be society to appraise it. It's not magical.
Oh.
The diamond
Oh,
is not magical.
You can pass that right over here if you would like for me to take a look at that.
The next thing that you find is a rusted hatchet. The hatchet itself is not magical, but there is a magical talisman affixed to it.
Cool, cool.
I got a 34 society.
34 society. It is a diamond worth approximately 1,000 gold. So yeah, you can just drop it off at a vendor for 1,000 gold, no problem. It's the first thing anybody here would do with a diamond is sell it immediately.
We have no need for a diamond for anything. We
Absolutely
want to do in the
no
near future.
value outside of its monetary worth.
None.
Not in this house.
So just the talisman with
Is
magic?
it really a crummy talisman that this thing left us? That's the item.
There's one more item. However, I think I got my. Well, that's wrong. I got my loot distribution mixed up. So I'm trying to figure out which item I accidentally replaced it with. Because you already got the wand.
2 wands.
Not 2 wands of manifold missile 5th level. That would be
Yum.
silly.
That would be silly.
Give me 2 seconds here. Talk amongst yourself.
All right. So listen, this is pretty crazy. I have never seen anything like that before. But like, here, is there something else that we can identify while we're at it? Magical talisman.
You can
is
still
that
identify the talisman.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do that.
gonna. I wanted to do it.
I guess I'll do it better.
Let's see.
Oh my
Probably.
I got 38.
Yeah, that's a lot better. I got a 30.
A 30 and a 38 both are good enough for you to identify the Viper's Fang. Viper's Fang. It is affixed to a melee weapon. It is a reaction when you when a creature within your reach uses manipulate or move, you can make a ranged attack When a creature within reach uses a manipulate, move, ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move action, you can make an attack of opportunity even if you don't have attack of opportunity.
And if you
Oh.
do have attack of opportunity, you can activate the Viper's Fang as a free action. So
Which-
you basically get 2 attack of opportunities in 1 round.
Potentially, but not
Wait,
against the
that's
same
pretty
action.
cool.
Right. That's crazy. It is a talisman, though.
Untie me, Ace.
I feel like these like high-level talismans are like selling, in my opinion. Because
You
they're
cut out
onesies.
for a second. You what?
I think these high-level talismans are only good for selling. Because
What's it worth?
it's worth 850 gold.
Oh yeah.
It's a level
Yeah.
14 item.
Yeah, there's no effect in combat that's worth me
And I'm
spending
kind of
850 gold to do.
I'm kind of leaning towards selling the Dazing Coil as well, because I just don't find, like, every time I want to use it, I feel like, oh, there's gonna be another encounter where it's gonna be a lot more useful, and then every time that next encounter comes, I keep thinking, I don't know. The Dazing Coil itself is 900 gold, so we basically have almost 2k worth of gold with 2
But
talismans.
yeah, you buy it's 850 gold pieces to purchase, so you sell it for 425. So what attack of opportunity is ever worth 425 gold? What attack of opportunity could you ever make that's worth 425 gold?
An attack of opportunity against the final boss of the book, or the final boss of the adventure when it's casting a spell.
Yeah, I will take 1/2 of an armor potency rune, please. Thank you.
The final item that you find is a string of what appear to be carved wooden, like, beads. They're like larger, this like dark red wooden beads that make up like in between a necklace and a bracelet in length.
I identify that in
Please
less than
do.
a
Me
minute.
too. 40.
40.
A lot less than 40.
These are Holy Prayer Beads Greater. This strand of ordinary-looking prayer beads glow with a soft light and become warm to the touch the first time you cast a divine spell while holding it. When you do, the prayer beads become attuned to your deity, changing their form and iconography to prominently incorporate your deity's religious symbols and iconography. They don't transform or function for an evil spellcaster. Not a problem for you guys. When you cast a divine spell from your own spell slots while holding the prayer beads, you recover 1 hit point. If the spell cast was a healing spell, you can cast this additional healing to one of the spell's targets instead of yourself. This is a greater, which means instead you do 1d4 hit points when you cast divine spells from your spell slots. You can also cast Bless, Divine Wrath, Heal, Neutralize Poison, or Remove Disease once per day.
Each.
Each, like I said.
Wow.
Big old each.
That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Well,
I want.
Does Diana cast divine spells?
no.
But
Okay.
Bastro and
I'm from
Viren do.
Malkin's side. You think I cast magic? That's ridiculous.
I was gonna see what
Bastro
deity you worship.
Bastro and Viren together make up one divine caster.
Half a divine caster.
They each take
Yeah.
half of the bracelet, like a locket.
Yeah.
You're pulling it back
Friendship
and
bracelet.
forth, it splits, all of the beads fall on the
Oh
ground.
no.
It's mine.
Very good, very cool item.
Okay. Does anybody want any of this stuff?
I would love the prayer beads.
Bastro is doesn't really care about the beads. Fearing can have them.
Oh, they have
Only
to be
you want the
held though.
dagger?
Yeah, that's the kicker.
Oh, they're not.
Oh,
a
they
bracelet.
have to be held.
It's a
That's
free.
all.
Hold them.
It's
Hold
a
them in your
free
glove.
bless, divine wrath, heal, neutralize poison, and remove disease once per day.
I still want it. Yeah, I still want it.
That's
Yeah,
the
you'd have to,
trade-off for having 5 free divine spells.
you have to still invest it when you prepare your stuff for the day.
Correct.
Even if
What's,
you're not going to
what's
use
that
it.
mean? That means like so I can't use it today, right? I've got to.
No, investing, you can invest
Wait,
10 magic items.
It doesn't
per
have
day.
the invest
Yeah,
trait, though.
it doesn't have the invest trait.
Does stuff have to have the invest trait for you to invest?
Yeah,
it?
it has to have the
Yeah.
invested trait. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
and it doesn't.
Yep, when you invest your energy in
then,
an item with the invested trait.
Why don't I just like shut the hell up then? That
Yeah,
sounds
I mean,
good.
Yeah,
maybe stop
for
talking
real.
about things you don't know about.
Yeah.
This is just like 4 or 5 free 4th level spells,
Yeah,
which is really
yeah,
good.
no, I'll gladly take that.
Let's sell
If
the heck out of
that's
that
what you
talisman,
do.
by the way. I'm
Yes,
over it.
yeah. I agreed.
Chitterbrews is gone. You
Hey,
all
bud.
Thank God.
get some stuff. It takes like a couple of minutes to identify. Theoretically, since Diana was also identifying it, it would have taken 30 minutes, but you know, here we are.
Well, anything magical, it takes me a minute to
That,
identify.
yeah, that would be the
the
kicker there. What do we do?
Can we quickly settle the other items too? Does anyone want a cape of the mountebank?
Oh
Sure.
shoot. Yeah, I
There's 2 of
kind
them.
of do.
I'll take
actually,
one,
right?
absolutely.
I got
I
a
think
cape.
You
that's
kidding
better
me?
than. Didn't we figure out that's better than the Cloak of Elven? Yeah, Dimension Door. Are you kidding me? I would love that.
Dimension Door's pretty banger.
It's like
I've
one of
already
those
got
spells
invisibility,
that is just
so,
like good.
yeah.
It's just a good spell. It's just a good ability to have in general.
I mean, Kashak, do you want it?
No, I like my Elvenkind cloak.
Okay, then I'm gonna get rid of the Cloak of Elvenkind. Put that in the bag of holding.
All right, I'm gonna take your cloak of Elvenkind. I'm gonna put my cloak
Okay.
of Elvenkind back in the bag.
Cool. And
And
I'll
we'll do it
take
that way.
one of the cloaks of the mountebank.
Yeah. Does anyone not have +1 resilient on their armor?
I
Does
do.
everyone have +1 resilient?
Yeah, I do.
And the +2 striking daggers are
No, I
basically
do
dead.
not. I do not think I do have resilient on my armor.
Resilience good. I would definitely.
Resilient, yeah, is
Okay,
Gonna take
Plus
a
one
day
to
of
saving
downtime
throws.
to shift them.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna put one of those in your inventory and then take the other one for selling. Sound good?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Already getting paid out here, Diana.
Yeah. This has already been a profitable time. I haven't even fought anything yet.
All right.
Does anyone want a sturdy shield?
no.
Got
Alright.
one.
Holding. Bag of holding. Done.
2 moderate
Carry
sturdy
on.
shields. Very good. What does it look like when you guys finish figuring out loot?
Before we do anything else, I am going to go make sure Twinkle Toes is taken care of.
Okay.
And that her remains are well kept. And Fion's going to go back to the
Gross.
room. Gross. And does anyone come with him, or is Fion alone?
I don't think Bastard would want to go.
Okay.
I'd leave you to it. Yeah.
Yeah, he walks in and just says, Twinkle Toes, I wonder if this is how you felt when I joined the group. This sense of dread about letting someone else in, and this anxiety that just pervades you. I hope I can be what you were for me, for our new friend here. I don't know. And he casts Gentle Repose on Twinkle Toes.
Yeah. You do so, but you also begin to notice that this room has taken on an unfortunate odor from the collection of corpses of various
Yeah.
age now.
Fion, I think, wants to move Twinkle Toes to one of the bedrooms. Which bedroom is the normal bedroom?
The normal one is the one that Shithra is currently in.
Okay. Viren, I think he'll do this and then just let everyone know he did this. He's gonna move Twinkletoe's body to that room and lay her in the bed.
Are we going back to watches? Patrols?
I don't know if EG, if you still have control over that pawn, but you are now in
Oh,
the
over
orange
Twinkle
bed.
Toes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you, Will.
Viren will come back and share that, say, just so everyone knows, Twinkletoes is now in the second bedroom. The death room has a smell, and I didn't want her to be a part of that, so Diana, sorry. The small conference room over there on the eastern part, it has a smell. I'd suggest not going in there, just for your own. Anyway,
Did Kashak give Diana a full tour of the house?
No. No, I did not.
Would he have told her about this trap?
Which trap?
a fire trap.
No. I don't think so.
All right, never mind then.
She walks into it.
So Diana, we have 7 hours we have to survive here, and I use the word survive very literally, as you've probably seen, as I think the party is standing on 2 corpses right now still. We've been splitting up the house into sections and patrolling to keep our charge safe. So that's what we're gonna do now. We've been staying in pairs or in teams as much as we can. How do we want to split this up?
I think I'll stay on the normal route.
Diana, what are your greatest strengths?
Basically,
I work too hard. I
can
care
do a
too
lot
much.
of stop. There's a lot of stuff that I can do. It's sort of all over the place. I can fight close up, so can Sterling. I can test out a lot of different things. Things get bad, I can deal maybe a little bit of healing. It might compromise some things, but it can be done in a crisis situation. Let's see. I can sort of improvise some stuff. I've got some things that I've been wanting to test out, so I can spring some traps. I've got a mine I can put out there. I've got some kinetic abilities that I can use.
What?
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 Some what?
Some
What?
kinetic abilities. You know,
Some
like
huh?
Faster recalls knowledge? No.
We spent 7 hours going over what you could do.
Yeah? Is that what happens?
I think
very basic, very minimal, but like I can sort of.
Do you typically get up in people's faces if you're fighting something, or are you more at range?
I can. I absolutely can. I can absolutely also, you see this my fist right here. It's something I call the spring-based power distributor, this guy. And so I can punch from, right here, and it's really powerful. Or if he's like up to like 20 feet away, I can shoot it out and bring it back. So there's a little bit of range in there. There's a little bit of.
So cool. What? Oh my god, that is so cool.
Thank you.
Why don't? Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
I'm a bit more of a fighter.
So cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've invented it all myself. Check out my website. That's
yo,
something
what?
that's
Websites? You like spiders? We just dealt with the spider.
yes. Clearly, I created Sterling. Not a spider and an arachnid. Same, you know.
Brilliant inventor cannot distinguish arachnid species.
Why don't you and I stick together, and Bastro and Kashak? I think that's probably the best as far as range and up close pairing. We've been splitting it up as the south and east of the house, and then the north and west of the house. Kashak, do you care where you take?
My old route will serve me well, the northernmost one.
All right, so Diana, it's you and I here in the foyer, and then in the eastern rooms.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me go back to that map.
Should I send Sterling off to do his own patrol, or like circle the house or anything? Maybe.
I will trust you on what to do with Sterling. Sterling looks mighty ferocious in his own right, so whatever you think is best with that.
I mean, he's a little guy. He's a little fella.
You know, he is kind of cute when you get up close.
Everybody roll perception.
Ooh. 35.
Loved that reaction from everybody.
38.
32.
33.
32, 38, 33. Diana?
35. Sorry.
35. Okay. You all begin your patrols. Just weariness settling in. All of you are rested,
Yeah.
but the mental toll
Still
That-
drained.
this time, yeah, some of you are still drained.
Yeah, you all look tight as shit. What's going on with you?
The mental toll that has
I mean, other
been
than your friend just died.
exacted is, I mean, palpable, genuinely. But you have a job to do, and you're here to finish it out. You've come so far, you've lost so much, you can't turn back now. And so, seven hours passes.
What?
Those of you who are keeping track, maybe Fearin eagerly pulls up to one of the windows facing out front with like 10 minutes left and is just standing there, waiting, hoping.
Oh, and like got that nervous sort of twitch going on, like he can't, like his hand is like shaking, like maybe tapping on his leg, you know.
It's been 72 hours. Nothing. No one comes. The relief that you were promised. Sorry, there is a child screaming in the hallway outside of our apartment.
A screaming child comes for Jonas Blackfeather.
I don't want to know. Nothing. The answer to your problems, the relief from the City Watch, does not arrive. You begin like checking your journal, your notes. You begin checking whatever kind of time-telling system that you use. Maybe you stick your head outside real quick to check like the position of the sun or what have you. You wait for the bells in the distance, whatever it is. You're sure, you're positive. It's been 72 hours. Nothing.
It's like midnight, right? Because if it was 1 o'clock when EG arrived, that was at hour 60. It's now hour 65. Oh no, so it's like 6 o'clock. It's like 6 o'clock.
No, it's now hour 72.
Oh right, so it's like midnight or something then.
No, it's
3 a.m.
1 a.m.
it should be early morning.
1 a.m. I think like 1 a.m. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I think at some point, Fearon would just say to Diana, like, something's not right.
I like bump into him like as we're walking.
Yeah, Fearon is being very weird at this point. Like, yeah, so like not moving clearly. I says, sorry, Diana, something's not right. We need to talk to the others. And I think Fearon will try and find Bastro and Kashak. Where would y'all be? Just in this top part?
Yeah.
Yep. Cruising around.
So I
Kicking
think
around.
Fearon like walks through this open door and sees them and just says, "Have you seen or heard anyone?"
No. What time is it? Is it that time?
It is that time. They said they would be here 72 hours and they would have it figured out. Is that still Jonas? Is Jonas still there?
I look back at Shithra and kind of rustle Jonas a little bit. Is he still corporeal?
Oh
Is
yeah.
he still real?
Still Jonas.
Seems like it's still him. Yeah. Is there any chance that they're just running behind or late?
Do we just wait?
What's going on? Sorry.
They were
Alright.
supposed to have come by now.
Oh, like your relief?
Yes.
One of us get out of here and check it out.
Wait, we still have that sending, don't we?
I do. I do. I
I think right now
And
is the perfect
as you
time.
say that, he's like, yeah, frantically like pulling at his bag, and he pulls out the scroll of sending. Should we contact Dolene or the Primarch himself?
Honestly, the Primarch at this point, we were told 72 hours. It's been 72 hours. It's very surprising that they have not sent anyone for one of the most wanted men in Absalom.
Sorry, I'm counting
What's-
words.
Yeah, I was also thinking that, like, what could be a 5-worded message that captures
Where
everything we've been.
Are you?
There's 3.
I want my money.
What is going on?
We need help. There's 6.
Get
Have
this
a
guy
great
away
summer.
from me.
Spider gone.
We do it like AIM speak. We do like WTF are
Yeah.
you?
Is that 1 word or 3?
Fearon has a draft that he wants to read to the crew. It's exactly 25 words.
Do it.
Go for it.
Now,
I'm counting.
please, I'm at my wit's end here. So if this is too snarky, you have to let me know.
That's a bit. That's a
It's
bit
already
long
too long.
introduction.
Already too
Yeah.
long.
It starts after this sentence. 72 hours done. Please update. Our job is done. Our numbers have dwindled. We are beaten and bruised. Come soon, or we deal with it.
Done.
That is exactly 25 words. Yeah,
We cannot get out.
that's perfect.
Drums in the deep.
And you're sending this to Winsel Starborn.
What do you think, crew? Like,
Why not? Why
Wait.
not? Why not Harrow or Harlow, whatever our point of contact
What?
is?
Can you read it one more time?
Sure. 72 hours done. Please update. Our job is done. Our numbers have dwindled. We are beaten and bruised. Come soon, or we deal with it.
We maybe we should
Harlow,
say who we are. somewhere in
Harlow
that
was
message.
the one who said that he would be there to pick him up.
Yeah, send it to
Maybe we
Harlow.
send it to Harlow. Yeah.
Harlow, okay.
It says who it's from, right? Or does that scroll not work
Guys, it
that
doesn't
way?
need to. Like what? It doesn't need to say who it's from. Like they'll
yeah.
know what the
They'll
hell we're talking
What if
about.
there's another adventuring party holding someone captive?
There's a running
How would
joke.
they know?
There's a running joke in BoJack Horseman where he leaves voicemails for people, and it's very personal information, and it's clearly his voice, and it's about interactions that they've had over years and years. And he goes, "This is BoJack, by the way, BoJack Horseman." Okay, thanks. It's like, thank you. Yeah, I know you guys are the ones who are sitting in the house for 72 hours doing the thing. I know who you are.
Just in case.
I cast the spell from the scroll and send it to Harlow Dolene.
Send it to Harlow.
Send it.
Dolene. Send it.
Full
I mean,
send.
like, I'm sure this guy is dead, probably.
Hmm.
Never
So
been
it's
more sure of
all
anything in my life. That guy's dead.
telepathic. The spell goes off. You whisper that message out into the world. You do get a response.
Who is this?
Wrong number.
Who is this? Don't ever call me at this number again.
You got to all of them before I could. He responds, "Don't let him out of your sight." Slight hiccup. I don't know where I am. Don't let him out of your sight. That's all you get.
That's all Fearon gets.
Does everyone hear that, or is it just me?
Just
It's
you.
just you.
Just you.
yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so Fearon's face like goes white. Harlow said, "Don't let him out of your sight." Slight hiccup. I don't know where I am. Don't let him out of your sight. Fearon is exhausted and walks up to Jonas and like just starts punching him. Like just start. He's like Fearon's losing it.
I think Basher would let 2 of those punches go through before grabbing Fearon and
Yeah,
holding
same.
him back.
Yeah. Fearon.
Whoa! What is happening
I-
right
I-
now?
I mean, he deserves it.
What did
but
you do? What did you do? he rips the gag off, which is I know it's a foolish thing, but Fearon rips the gag off of what's his face off of I'm gonna say the right name, Flackfatter.
There you go, kid.
It says, "What did you do? What did you do?"
Telepathically, you hear, "I've been here the whole time." What do you mean, what did I do? He's
Fearon, what's
smiling
wrong?
at you. He does not respond out loud. He responds telepathically.
I hate this guy so much. Something happened to Harlow. Something happened. Fuck.
What happened?
I've said the message out loud.
Okay, you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Fearon.
Oh, wait. Okay. So we just need to wait it out a bit longer then, or do they need back? What's going on? I'm
Just a bit
sorry.
longer, I think.
Basher's
Fearon.
just kind of like,
We survived 72 hours here, and we can survive a few more. We just gotta have trust and faith.
Listen, Sterling and I are fresh and ready to go. So, like,
And that is so relieving, Sterling. I'm sorry I was so rude to you yesterday. I'm exhausted. even after sleeping. Forgive me, please.
Sterling goes. "Zzz."
Sterling, you're adorable. Even with your scythe hands, you're adorable.
Saw blades.
Saw blade hands. Excuse
So are you all waiting it out here?
me. When does Kashak need to rest? I know we're still off cycle.
I don't know anymore.
I think we already did the math, and the last rest that Kashak and Basra had would have been fine to get them through 72 plus some.
This is Kashak and Twinkletoes.
Sorry, Kashak and Twinkletoes, yeah.
Okay.
I do. I'm noticing. I do need some healing. Actually, I'm down about 70 hit points. But
Kashak
we would have done that before going to
and
sleep.
Twinkletoes
Yeah.
Okay.
ended their rest at like 48. No, sorry. Ended your rest. You guys rested right after the Grabbles fight. Which would have been like you would have ended that shortly before a couple of hours before Fear and Ambassador started, so you're fine.
yeah, it was pretty quick after that we
Yeah.
switched off resting because that was the whole debate. It's like,
Yeah,
do
I
we
think there
wait
was only
longer?
like 4 hours between when you ended
Yeah.
your rest and they started.
So do we just keep on our watch?
And
Yeah, I
about
think so.
45 minutes later, you hear a heavy dunk, 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 dunk on the front door.
Okay, it's been about a 50% success rate with people who knock on the door.
66, all right? 1 knock was enemies, 2 knocks were allies.
Odds are in our favor. Fearin, come with me. Taking this blue
Fearin
line
is-
with me.
Fearin's
Taking
going
this
to
whole
again.
blue line with me.
Fearin's going to again prepare a stone lance if anyone so much as accidentally glances funny at Kashak.
Who's there?
Do you open the door or you just say that?
Say it into the door.
Ori of House Uri, with the Star Watch, here to collect the prisoner.
Identification.
I feel like it would be pretty obvious if you opened the door. I can't present identification through the door.
Slide it under the door.
What kind of identification would we have? I guess you hear like the dink of a piece of metal like hitting the stone of the like landing there, and then as it slides under the door, it's like, oh, give me a sec. It's just that I've got to flatten it out a little bit. Okay. And you see just like a little bit of it poke through, just like the yellow gold like police badge, if you will, the star, like one of the prongs of the star sticking out under the door.
He takes it.
Pull it on your side. I can't push it through.
He takes it and he flips it to Diana. Is this real?
Crafting check.
How about you do
What's
a perception
forgeries?
check to identify forgery?
Yeah. That's not a good one for me. You know, if we're identifying forgery, then, you know, maybe somebody else should look at this.
And yeah,
Isn't that a
Fearin will
society check?
I'm reading
Reading
that now.
forgery is.
identify forgery.
Yeah,
This is-
it's a
Well,
it's
no,
a
so-
perception
go ahead,
DC. It's theirs. It would be the person who created the forgeries, secret society check, versus the victim's perception DC.
Interesting.
Perception. Oh, so you would roll a society. But that's
No,
only if
I think
it
you have
is
it
a
backwards.
forgery.
No.
They would
Yeah.
roll
When-
society to create it. I would roll
Correct.
perception to see if it's real or not.
It would technically, you wouldn't even roll. It would be against your perception DC.
Oh.
When you create a forgery, the GM rolls a secret society check. If you succeed, the forgery is good enough quality that the passive observer can't take notice.
What's your perception DC?
27.
No, has to be higher than that.
No, my perception
Oh, it's plus
bonus
17.
is plus
Okay.
15.
Not a wisdom character, go figure.
No, I'm an intelligence character.
It looks on the up and up to you.
But I
It
see
looks fine to me, but I don't know so much about whether badges are real or not. There's no
Farron,
clockwork.
what do you think?
Fearon will walk over and take a look. DC 33.
It looks legit. I mean, you haven't ever seen a Star Watch badge in person, but it looks pretty legit. It looks official.
I cast detect magic on it.
It is non-magical.
And I'll toss it back to Kashak. It looks real.
What was your name again, soldier?
Oriel of House Uri.
No, Oriel, you're not exactly the one we were expecting.
There's been a bit of a hiccup, slight situation, but we're working to resolve it.
Who was it that was supposed to be here? Why don't you tell me?
Harlow Dolene, right hand of the Primarch himself.
What happened to Harlow? What is this hiccup?
We don't know. That's the problem. He's disappeared. That's why Harlow has disappeared. Yes.
We were able to contact him through a sending spell.
Were you able to glean any information?
He mentioned there was a hiccup.
We're here to take the prisoner to stand trial. You can either accept that or not.
I don't know why you're having an attitude with me, Star Watch. We're the ones who have the
Because
prisoner.
my captain just disappeared because of this cult.
Let's go with him.
He turns back to his friends. I don't like it.
You're more
Doesn't
than
like it
welcome to
either.
accompany us to the
Yeah.
foreign quarter for the trial, if you wish to do so.
I think that's exactly.
Let's
what
go
we
with
do.
him. We
Yeah.
could bring it.
Bring the prisoner ourselves.
Maybe a couple of us can go with him and the prisoner, and a couple of us can bring your friend to that healer that you were talking about or something. Because you probably don't want to leave her here.
We don't. Not in this place.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We all love Twinkle Toes.
Did we
Right.
just have the same thought, Dan? Did we just
You know,
have
it's
same
the only
terrible thought?
plausible answer.
What, that she goes in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Obviously. I was literally about to say that.
We all
Toes
love
is no
Twinkle
longer a
Toes.
creature and is currently an object.
Yeah. She goes in the bag of holding.
I guess so.
That's
We're
terrible.
just.
We've got 189 available
it's
bulk. She's
it's
not even
what
gonna
she
make
would have wanted.
She's not
What
even
she
gonna fill
would
out
have
the whole
wanted.
Can confirm she has always wanted to go into a bag of
Pretty sure
holding.
that's written in her final will and testament. It's right there on like page 3.
I like how me and Ben were both just like, yeah, that's
Like-
exactly
like,
what we have to do.
is that okay?
How do you go about doing it? Are you going head first or feet first?
I think you go toe first because doesn't the bag continue to expand to match the thing
It
you're putting in it?
does,
If
it
you have,
does.
If you put the 2 feet together, you have to slide her
It's-
in like that. And it just keeps
it's just-
going. Yeah.
It's so good that you cast Gentle Repose today. So good that she's not just
Rotting.
decomposing in the bag. Yeah.
All right, I've recorded that she's in the bag of holding.
How
What's
long
her
does
bulk?
that
What's
last? Duration until the next time you make daily
she-
preparations.
She
a long
weighs
time.
Yeah, at least.
34 pounds, I think.
So 3 bulk, 4 light bulk.
No, a bulk is like a pound.
Bulk is like
No,
10
a
pounds.
bulk is 10 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then there's light bulk, which is just an L. And then light
Hey,
bulk, 10 light
you're-
bulk make 1 bulk.
I think of you as an L, by the way.
Well,
Got him. Got him so good.
Got him.
you're welcome to believe whatever you want.
34 pounds, yeah.
I'm just here to tell you that you are wrong.
I'm gonna say 5 bulk because you still get your gear and armor on you, so
Oh,
probably
for
5
sure.
bulk in
Yeah,
total.
yeah, yeah.
You kidding me? You're only 5 bulk.
We do that. We shove her
Twinkle
in the
is only
bag.
3.5 bulk.
We could put a bazillion of you.
Yeah, but
in
like
this.
he's saying like your armor and your weapons and all the items you were carrying as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see about that.
Don't worry about it. You've got what 134 bulk, you said?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, it's inconsequential.
Yeah, we got
It's
huge.
inconsequential.
I could have put like 100 of you in here.
Do you open the door?
No, I do
No,
not
not
open
yet.
the door.
Okay.
We gotta
no,
prep.
yeah, yeah.
We gotta prep everything.
Mr. Ori, you have to understand that we've been through an ordeal to keep this safe for you. We are going to join you back for this trial. You're going to need to give us a minute.
Okay. Fine. Whatever you need.
I don't like his attitude, mostly.
I don't like him at all.
I don't like the cut of his jib.
You didn't like me when you first met me either, though.
That is also true.
Yes, but you have an adorable scorpion pet friend. He does not.
I think it makes him very marketable. I'm very excited about it. I think the
Marketable.
design- yeah.
Marketable.
Marketable.
It's a good investment.
Do we?
That's what I'm saying.
Do we? I mean, I think we leave and join this guy. I don't trust this at all.
What
Go out
if
the back door?
Yeah, what if we got? I was just like, Dan, you're in my fucking head, man.
No,
You're
I
in my
literally
brain
was
space,
thinking
bro.
you want me to go out the back door and sneak around, and I won't be very sneaky, but I could take him out from
Well,
outside.
What if we
That'd be
tell
fun.
him to go around the back, so we meet him there, and then we go out the front and meet him at the back and see if he listens?
Isn't the back still like blown out?
Probably.
No,
It's
there's
in-
still, but
No,
there's,
we boarded it up.
there's stone walls in front of it,
Yeah,
so maybe
there's-
that's not
Oh,
an
right,
accessible door.
stone wall.
I don't know. I don't trust him. If you guys think it's all right, we can go, but I'll have my guard up the whole time.
Oh,
Same.
we take him ourselves.
We can't
This guy
let
can
Black
lead.
Father
This guy
out of our
can
sights.
lead us. This guy can lead us, but we don't until we see Wenzel Starborn. I think deal with this. I don't think we leave him.
All right. I'm going to open the door.
You
On
open
the
the
count
door?
of 3. 1,
I still have my ready to.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. And then he doesn't open the door.
A stone lance goes shooting through the door.
It was only if Kashak was threatened. The door did not threaten Kashak.
The door gave Kashak a splinter, so you attacked it.
Motherfucker. He counts, and then he waits. Nothing happens, I'm assuming?
No. Why would anything happen, Jack?
I don't know if he's listening. I don't know what's going on. I can't think straight anymore. It's been 72 hours and 16 weeks
am-
of my life in this place.
Just here to hurt your brain. No, nothing happens.
Throws the door open.
Okay. You see the face of this man.
Yeah, I don't like him.